It looks like the robots are coming. I already don't like this face. Robot from Disney Research can imitate human facial movements, specifically blinking and subtle head movements. Let's just. Oh, no. No. Who gay? No. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh, man. I'm just picturing a robot with a silicone mask over it, one of those hyper realistic ones, and this kind of unnerving eye movement. It's simulating eye movement, like subtle shifts, like when we look between each other's eyes when we're talking. Ay, ay, ay. You know, it's part of the growth. Part of the growth, guys and guys and gals, everyone, whatever. All right, Disney's doing some cool stuff. This one is for first responders. I think it's great. Drones that basically come in
and lower response times.
Specialized
drones are pre-positioned in robotic charging stations at strategic locations throughout a community. The system is integrated with 911, computer-aided dispatch, and other software to deploy the aircraft autonomously in seconds. These drones can deliver life-saving payloads faster than ever.
Oh, nice.
With an onboard
catch.
two-way audio system,
Let's go, girl.
responders
You know how
can
to use
even
it?
communicate remotely to provide instructions.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That kind of life-saving technology, I'm always all about. Very cool. This one, I'm sure you've seen it. California startup is developing a constellation of revolutionary satellites to sell sunlight to thousands of solar farms after it gets dark. Let's take a look at it.
They can power the world forever. The Russians launched a reflector satellite in the 1990s,
Right.
and it worked. But we've come a long way since then. With simple
not the 90s
satellites in the
anymore,
right
guys.
constellation shining on existing solar farms, we can produce cheap electricity. After many design iterations, ground testing, drone testing, and talking to lots of customers, we had one last thing to build before moving on to space. The balloon test.
Like Knight Rider background theme music. It's hype. What's up with this balloon test? Get to the point, y'all. So much build up. Alright, here we go.
I can feel the heat, actually.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah, here we go. We're on.
Oh, that's cool.
We might be getting actual readings. It's going up. Quick flash.
Stop moving. Nobody move at all.
It went from 58 to 120 watts.
That's great.
Dude, it's literally working!
Okay, hype, guys, hype. I love the hype. Alright, so it's shining and it's increasing the wattage. That's cool. That actually solves like a really big problem. Typically, most solar farms are set up in areas that are very dry, so don't get a lot of cloud coverage, and they're also usually in deserts where there isn't a lot of manpower engineering to actually maintain them. But this is really interesting. Someone said this is horrible. It's like immediately the opposite of what I said. This is horrible. The light pollution from cities screws with local flora and fauna. I'll counter that by saying, what about areas where the fauna needs more light and the flora needs more light? Maybe that'll actually help them. They're talking about light pollution. I can appreciate that. And someone just starts yelling at capitalism. All right, welcome to the internet. Let's keep it moving. This one's pretty interesting. It's a robot, does some household chores type stuff. We don't need the music. It's extra. It's washing a pan. I like that. Could definitely use that. Putting away my tools. Oh man, I'm pretty stoked for that. Not gonna lie. Just something. What's happening right now? What are you doing? What are you doing? You directing traffic? Air traffic. That's a dab. This thing just dabbed. Okay, so you know millennials designed this. That's okay. But very cool. In-home robotics gonna be the next car industry. We're all gonna have one, and maybe we'll get one before we turn 16. Are we gonna need licenses to have them? I wonder. I don't see why, unless, ooh, flying drones. That'd be cool. I want to ride on a drone. I've seen videos of those too. Anyways, next we got this
But
terrifying.
let's take a look. So here it is. It
Oh,
looks
hell
to be
no.
kind of a new design.
Oh my
and I mean,
God.
its jumping ability, its moving ability, its balance
Oh,
is
man.
unreal. We're
Yeah. This is definitely giving me iRobot vibes. I can walk upstairs. It's honestly amazing. I love to see that. I think this is incredible stuff. Just knowing that it can navigate terrain and be able to run. Oh my goodness. Unitree, what are you guys doing? Oh, it's tiny. I mean, it's not tiny, but they had me believing it was a lot taller. But this is great. Fantastic work, guys. And they also have the dog as well. A lot of good stuff. Anyways, just thought I would share some. Oh, this one rolls. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not mad at this. Oh. 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 Whoa. What? You're tripping. Okay. This is cool. So we have to assume that at some point in the near future, robots are going to be... What is happening? All right. Let's... Oh, this is a different part of the video. Anyways, at some point we have to assume robots in the near future are going to be able to traverse any terrain. They're going to have large language models pre-installed on them that have higher IQs than any group of humans who have ever lived, and they're all going to be connected through a network intelligence online. So safety is really important. Let's make sure that these things are deployed safely. Anyways, thought I would give you a little update. It's just fun. It's fun to keep up, and yeah, stay tuned. Talk later. Coffee. Cheers.